Next stop on the NRSL Advocare Truck Series brings us to North Wilkesboro Speedway, as we're here today for the running of the Lowe's 150, as we're set for 40 laps of action on this .625 mile oval. As 38 trucks are lined up here. The points battle, hot and heavy coming into this event here. Joshua Sikuli took the points lead coming out of the last race at Martinsville, and he has in the latest from first to third of 66 points between the first three drivers of Joshua Sikuli, Cole Deaver, and Keith Batson. That's the top three in the points coming into this event. And without further ado, here comes the starting line for today's running the event. On the pole, the number 06 Ultra Wheels Ford, the winner at Talladega this season, is Paul Minnick. He's on the pole for today's event. Beside him, Kyle Matthews, number 5, the DuPont Chevrolet. Second row has Dylan Young, and number 1, the Sears Die Hard Chevrolet. And number 25, it's William Brocken, the Budweiser Chevrolet. He's on the outside. Third row has Ryan George, number 8, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Beside him will be Jordan Anderson, number 6, the Total Chevrolet. Fourth row has Nathan Hudson, number 30, the Mopar Dodge. He'll be alongside the number 24 Quaker State Chevrolet of Cab Shear. He's on the outside. Fifth row has Zachary Fitzwater, number 59, the Kingsford Dodge, and he'll be alongside the number 38 Channel Lock Ford of Phil Parker, who nearly pulled it off at Martinsville, the last stop on the tour, but still finished second in that race, unfortunately for him, after dominating the event. Sixth row has the points leader, Joshua Sikuli, the Exide Barris Ford. He'll be alongside number 18, it's Chris Dodd. He's fourth in the points coming in. He's in the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Seventh row has Michael Turner, number 60, the Cat Rental Store Chevrolet, and beside him will be the Milwaukee Ford, number 14 of Andrew Davis. Eighth row, carrying one of our in-truck cameras, Jessica Shelton, number 4, the Team AC Certified Ford. She won that race at Martinsville, and she'll be alongside Jesse Turner, number 83, the Missions Linen Services Chevrolet. He won at Charlotte. Ninth row has Keith Batson, number 28, the Napa United Ford, and he'll be alongside number 17, the GMAC Chevrolet of Jonathan Zorlin. Batson started in points coming into this event. And then it's Dougie Shears, number 87, the Brownsville Mobility Chevrolet. Beside him will be the Ortho Lawn and Garden Ford of JT Bryant. His truck number is 21. Next row down, Chelsea Bowles, number 29, the Mopar Dodge, and she'll be alongside Alex Gray in the RC Cola Dodge, number 86. Next row down has the winner at Nashville, Kyle Lynch. He'll be alongside in the Spirits Manufacturing Chevy, number 75. Beside him will be the Exide Barris SKF Ford of Levi McIntyre. He is our second in-truck camera in today's event. And our third camera, of course, lies in the number 2 driver in the points, Cole Deaver. He's in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet number 3, and beside him will be the number 50 Granger Ford of Cat Tellier. Next row down is Joshua Collard, number 43, the Dodge Dealers Dodge. Beside him will be Quentin Moore, number 44, the Federated Auto Parts Ford. Next row down is J.R. Tellier, number 94, the Super 8 Motels Ford. And Zach Flickinger, the winner at Daytona, and the Team ASE Certified Ford. Next row down will be John Arndt, the winner at California, and the Zaxby's Chicken Ford, number 09. Beside him will be Benjamin Miles, number 23, the Toyota Certified Toyota. Next row down has number 15, the Line-X Truck Beds Ford of Joshua Osborne. Beside him will be Seth Cole, number 52, the AC Delco Chevrolet. He's on the outside. Next row down, Matt McIntyre, number 98, the Ray Bessis Brakes Ford. And Johnny Gardner in the Miller Ford, number 22. And finally, starting scratch on the field will be Charles Sanford, number 16, the Papa John Chevrolet. He's got a long way to go. He comes in this race actually in the top 10 in the points chase. He won this season at Topeka. Beside him will be Matt Haas, number 20, the MB&A America Chevrolet. So here comes the command of Fire the Engines here at North Wilkesboro.
Drivers, start your engines!
Commands to begin the Fire the Engines. That's because of our racing here today. This is the only stop at Wilkesboro the Truck Series makes here late in the season, I should say. And this is a Truck Cup doubleheader. The Cup Series will be in action this weekend. This portion of the weekend, this Cup Series will be action as well for the running of the Tyson Holly Farms 400. Excuse me. Points battle is hot and heavy, as we said. 66 points separated the first 3 spots. 62 separated the first 2 spots in the points. With after this race, will be 3 races remaining in the Truck Series. Will be at Phoenix and Homestead. So the points could change rapidly after 40 laps of this very event. As they come to the start finish line, Paul Minnick leads him down. The Lowe's 150 is on. Dylan Young dives to the inside lane. Let's see what happens in the turn number 3. They go. Minnick up the high side. Here comes Dylan Young to the low side. Who leads his first lap of the race? It's going to be Paul Minnick, I believe. Yes, it will be Paul Minnick. But Dylan Young has the bite to the inside lane. And look at this spectator view of North Wilkesboro Speedway. As they come off corner number 4 here, Dylan Young will lead the field down. He will lead lap number 2. Paul Minnick is in second position. Third is William Brock. Fourth is Kyle Matthews, who will now dive underneath Brock for position. A pair of Hendrick Motorsports trucks going at it. And Ryan George in the 8th is going to try to make it 3 wide here. Well, at least he was going to try to make it 3 wide. Brock keeps third. But here comes Ryan George to the inside lane. He'll take position from Matthews. Matthews won the season down in the Milwaukee Mile. And now Minnick goes up the track in 0-6. Let's see what happens. Come off turn number 4. And several trucks down. And look at this 3 wide here. Dougie Shears and Cab Shear and the points leader, Joshua Sakuli. And they are all scrambling around for position. Shears takes position away. Now he's going to be nice behind the third place in the points. Keith Batson, who's now trying to get underneath Jessica Shelton for position. Batson running in 11th position. Shelton was running in 10th position. Now she drops to 11th as Batson takes position away. And he knows now it's Sakuli dropping back in the race now. Batson's got an opportunity to try to gain what he can points wise. Cole Deaver has the same game plan. In fact, there he is, number 3 GM Goodrich Chevy. Roof cam from Cole Deaver's truck. He runs in 15th position. Now he gets loose, moves up the track right now, and underneath him will be Joshua Collard in 43. The Dodge dealer's Dodge. He'll get past. That's for 15th position. Now up underneath him is Kyle Lynch, and there is Sakuli in that black and blue truck. Benjamin Miles has now gotten by him as now they come off turn number 4. I think Benjamin Miles actually is losing spots. Yeah. No. Benjamin Miles did get by him, so yeah. Miles is up ahead in 16th position. Shelton in 15th, and Deaver riding with him again. He is in the 17th position at the moment here. And there's the view from Jessica Shelton's truck as she now runs in 16th position. Deaver trying to slide up underneath her for a spot here, and meanwhile she tries to get up underneath Benjamin Miles now. So good racing here going on here at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Kyle Lynch now gets underneath Shelton now. Chris Dodd, he's 4th in the points coming in. He runs 19th in a moment. And Joshua Osborne right now is in 20th position and trying to get underneath Dodd for the position. And one driver who's moved up his way up through the field here, who started his race in 37th position, that's Charles Sanford in the 16 truck. He runs down in 25th position, starting from 37th. There you see him losing a spot now to Phil Parker in 38. And boy, you got to know Phil Parker was heartbroken after he dominated at Martinsville, had that race won until 2 laps to go in the race, when Jessica Shaw made a run at him, and Parker almost came back in turn 4 and got her back to the line at the checkers, but you know Phil's gonna try to go for the win here in the last few races of the season. Though Parker right now runs in 26th position, and he's up underneath Matt Haas, who is the other back row starter with Sanford in the field. So Joshua Seculi, we mentioned, dropping back a little bit position-wise there. He's in 20th spot, as Joshua Osborne has now gotten around Shelton for position, as she drops back a little bit. So Seculi right now rides in 20th position in the race. Deaver runs in 14th at the moment. Now Chelsea Bowles trying to get underneath him for position. Dougie shares up ahead in 13th. 12th is Bryant. 11th is now Collard. There's Jordan Anderson in 10th position, and running in 9th right now is third place in the points, Keith Batson. So if Batson and Deaver stay ahead of Seculi at the moment, then things will tighten up as they head to the next to the last stop for this series at Phoenix. Next race on the tour, actually, for the next race, next track will be going to Rockingham, will be a Cup and Mellow Yellow Series doubleheader for the AC Delco 400 and 200 both. But right now, dominating this race has been Dylan Young in the number 1 Sears Diehard Chevy, looking for his first win of the season. As we're just about halfway home here, Chevrolet right now runs 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. Right now, the only non-Chevy product is that truck right there, Zachary Fitzwater, who runs 4th in his Dodge. In fact, Chevy has 5 of the top 6 spots at the moment. Dodge has positions 4 and 7 at the moment. The 7th position right now being held by the Dodge of Nathan Hudson. And you got Ford's 8th and 9th with Paul Minnick and Keith Batson. Ryan George right now runs in 3rd position here. A great day for him. William Brock having a good day in the 2nd spot. His best, I believe, so far in the truck series season for him. Driving one of the 3 Hendrick Motorsports Chevys. Michael Turner getting around Kyle Matthews for position. That's for 5th spot. Matthews down to 6th. And meanwhile, I think we got, yep, Paul Minnick closing in now on the 30 of Nathan Hudson. Position now, Hudson tries to get underneath Matthews now for position. And meanwhile, one driver moving his way up to the field here, Joshua Osborne in the 15 truck. He now continues to pick off spots. He is now trying to get up underneath Cole Deaver, and look who's the next one behind Deaver. It's Seculi in the 7. So Osborne up to 16th, Seculi now running 18th, Deaver in 6th and 17th position. Seculi's in 18th, 19th is Shelton, and 20th is Dodd. Take you through the rest of the field here. John Arndt running in 22nd position. 23rd is Phil Parker. Charles Samper, who started, as we said, 37th, he right now rides 24th at the moment. So he's picked up 13 spots since the drop of the green flag. J.R. Tellier runs in the 25th spot. 26th is Matt Haas. 27th is Matt McIntyre. Levi McIntyre, no relation to Matt, runs in 28th for the moment because he's got Johnny Gardner on the inside right now. Gardner was in 29th and now about to take 28th from Levi. '30th is Alex Gray. 31st is Jonathan Zorlin. Kat Tellier running 32nd. The winner at Rockingham. Zach Flickinger 33rd. 34th is Kev Shearer, who usually runs well here at Wilkesboro. Not today here. Unfortunately for him. Andrew Davis runs in 35th. Seth Cole 36th. 37th is Quentin Moore. And running last, unfortunately for him, is Jesse Turner. And closing up quickly, though, is William Brock as he's trying to close up on Dylan Young for the lead now. Maybe for the win, possibly. As we have now got 10 laps to go in the Lowe's 150. See if there's any lap traffic up ahead here. Jesse Turner's coming out of turn number 2, and Dylan Young is going in turn 1. So I don't believe they're going to collect any lap traffic in the last few laps of this race, though. But Dylan Young has it well in him, but he's got William Brock to contend with. And Brock has been faster in that number 25 truck. Let's see what happens coming off the fourth turn here. Young's lap of 106.6, and Brock's lap of 106.9. So he is closing up a little bit. Check the speeds again this time by. Dylan Young crosses the start-finish line. Ryan George runs close behind in third spot here. Young at 106.99. And Brock at 106.29. So Young gained a little bit that time by. Ryan George has lapped that time by a 107.27. So he is the faster of the three trucks. And Young again pulled ahead of William Brock here at 42 of a second margin now. Young's at that time of 107.087, so he has pulled ahead a little bit though. So for William Brock at the moment, he's got to hope Dylan Young's motor is not as reliable as it is in the number 1 diehard truck, but still that engine running very, very strong at the moment. For the number 1 Sears diehard team. Not yet won a race this season, and it looks like he's possibly 4 laps away from doing so here at North Wilkesboro. But William Brock, I think, closed up he closed up a lot. He closed up a lot on Dylan Young that time by here to come off turn number 2. Brock trying to make another run at it here as they come off turns 3 and 4. Brock at the high side now trying to find a good line here to run. And he, unfortunately, that time lost a little bit of ground. So it's all going back and forth at the moment here. Fitzwater still runs in 4th. 5th is still Turner. 6th is Matthews. Hudson, Minnick, Batson, and Collard is the top 10 at the moment as 2 laps to go right now for Dylan Young. And he will see the white flag this time by. So we had Jessica Shelton win her first truck race of the season last stop on the tour at Martinsville in a thrilling finish over there. And Dylan Young's going to be on his way to doing so. The white flag waves here in the Lowe's 150. Dylan Young on his last lap here at North Wilkesboro here. William Brock still trying to close up, but he is losing ground a little bit in that Budweiser Chevy. And into turn number 3, Chevrolet is going to have a top 3 sweep. And it's going to be led by the number 1 Sears diehard Chevrolet. Dylan Young wins the Lowe's 150 at North Wilkesboro. Second place with a great performance, William Brock. Third to Ryan George. Zachary Fitzwater brings his Dodge home in 4th. And Michael Turner will come on 5th. Average speed 108.008. Kyle Matthews will be 6th position. Dougie Shears missing the entrance of pit road as he will make another lap. Nathan Hudson 7th. 8th will be Paul Minnick. 9th will be Keith Batson. And 10th will be Joshua Carden. And also missing the entrance of pit road is Alex Gray and Levi McIntyre. So 24 races are in the books here in the Advocare Truck Series. We have 2 races to go in this 26-race season. We gave you the top 10 already. Dylan Young, your winner here today. Jordan Anderson comes in with a tremendous 6th-place run here today. 7th will be Dougie Shears. 8th will be Chelsea Bowles. 12th will be Dougie Shears. 13th will be Chelsea Bowles. 14th, JT Bryant. Joshua Osborne, matching his truck number, finishes in 15th. Kyle Lynch, 16th. Cole Deaver did hold off Joshua Sakuli to finish 17th, but he does not gain up much points-wise. But Keith Basson's going to be the one that's going to gain on both of them in a big way. Sakuli was 18th. Jessica Shelton, 19th. And 20th will be Chris Dodd. 21st will go to Charles Sanford after starting 37th. A great move up for him. Phil Parker, 22nd. 23rd will be Benjamin Miles, matching his truck number. J.R. Tellier, 24th. John Arndt, Matt McIntyre, Matt Haas, Johnny Gardner, Jonathan Zorn, and Alex Gray, the top 30 in this event. Rest of the finishing order in order: Zach Flickinger, Levi McIntyre, Cab Shearer, Seth Cole, Andrew Davis, Kat Tellier, Jesse Turner, and Quentin Moore was the last finishers in the race here today at North Wilkesboro. So 2 races left to go in the Advocare Truck Series here. We'll be heading to Phoenix, Arizona for the next stop here in this series. Our congratulations once again to Dylan Young, the winner of the Lowe's 150. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NRSL, and we'll see you next time.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?